Baby, I lied about my real age and identity. An epic confession poem, part I. I need to sit you down inside my heart, not on a chair, not in a room, but in the quiet place where my breath shakes and my hands forget how to be brave. Because love taught me how to smile, but fear taught me how to lie. Baby, before you knew my voice, before you trusted my words like morning prayers, before you let my name rest softly on your lips, I hid pieces of myself behind shadows and called it protection. I said a number that wasn't mine. I wore an identity like borrowed clothes, not to deceive your soul, but to shield mine from the terror of losing you before I even had you. I didn't lie because I didn't love you. I lied because I loved you too much and didn't know how to survive that truth. Every day I spoke to you, my heart aged faster than my years, older than the number I gave, older than the story I told. I watched you fall in love with the version of me that felt safe enough to exist. And every laugh you gave me was a blessing wrapped in guilt. At night, when the world went quiet, my lies sat beside me like witnesses. They asked me questions I couldn't answer. What if she leaves when she knows? What if love has rules you already broke? What if honesty comes too late? Baby, I rehearsed the truth 1,000 times in the dark. I imagined your silence, your disappointment, your eyes searching my face for the man you thought you knew. And every time my chest collapsed under the weight of it. I never pretended to be someone better. I pretended to be someone less complicated, someone who wouldn't scare you away with reality too soon. My real identity isn't a mask, it's a storm. A past with fingerprints, a life with consequences, a timeline that doesn't fit neatly into fairy tales. But my love for you, that part has never lied. It was real when I waited for your replies, like sunrise. Real when your sadness became my own. Real when your happiness felt like a personal victory. If love were measured by honesty alone, I would be guilty. But if love were measured by intention, by sacrifice, by sleepless nights, by choosing one soul over comfort, then, baby, I have loved you honestly, even while living inside a lie. I didn't steal your trust lightly. I carried it like glass, terrified of the day it might shatter. Every I love you, I said, was true, but incomplete, because the truth was waiting, patient and cruel, knocking on my ribs, asking to be let out. And now, here I am, standing naked in words, with no filters left, no safe aversion to hide behind. This is me, not the age I gave, not the name I shaped carefully, but the soul that chose you, even when honesty felt like a risk I wasn't ready to survive. If you leave, I will understand. If you stay, I will spend my lifetime proving that truth, once born, can still build something beautiful. Baby, I lied about my age. I lied about my identity. But I never lied about choosing you. If you want, I can continue with part two. The fear of losing you. He love is baby. My love is baby. Not just a word I say when the night is quiet, but a truth that breathes inside my chest. A soft name my soul whispers, even when my lips are silent. My love is baby. The kind of love that learns your smile by memory, that recognizes your footsteps before you enter the room, that feels your mood, before you speak a single sound. When the world feels heavy, When days arrive carrying dust and noise, I think of you, and suddenly everything slows, as if time itself respects your presence. My love is baby, like the first sunrise after a long winter, like warm tea in shaking hands, like a safe place hidden inside the storm. You are not just someone I love, you are the reason love makes sense to me. I have seen stars, but none of them knew my name. I have heard songs, but none of them answered my heart. Then you came, and suddenly the universe felt personal. My love is baby, and in your laughter I find rest. In your silence, I find peace. In your eyes, I see futures I never dared to dream of until you existed. If love were a language, you would be my native tongue. If love were a journey, you would be both the road and the destination. If love were a prayer, you would be the answer I didn't know I was asking for. Some loves are loud, burning fast and fading quick. But my love for you is slow, steady like the ocean, deep like secrets whispered only to the moon. My love is baby, and even when we disagree, even when distance tests our patience, my heart does not wander. It waits, it stays, it chooses you again and again. I love you in ways words struggle to hold. I love you in the pauses between sentences, in the spaces between breaths, in the moments no one sees. When you are happy, my heart celebrates quietly. When you are sad, my soul sits beside yours, not to fix you, but to remind you you are never alone. My love is baby, and I promise, not perfection, not a fairy tale without storms, but honesty, loyalty, and hands that